be connecting this one properly by using my soldering equipment. This is my soldering equipment. It's a digital. I'll try to remove the insulation here and try to remove the insulation by sandpapering it. Okay, and so with the other side. Okay, then I will try to make this one a U-turn. And so with the other one. I turn it like a U-turn. Later on we will be placing an insulation on this other portion, so I will insert this heat shrink tubing here. Okay. Then I will place this one on the helping hand. Then I will try to connect the U-turns. I will try to connect the U-turns. So I clip the U-turns, okay, and I will place this one on the other side of the helping hand. Okay. I make the U-turn like this. I push it so they will be tight. And the only missing thing this one here is to solder this one. My soldering gun is heated already at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. But I will be placing a soldering face on the solder joint. Okay, I will wipe this one. And I got my solder here. This is my solder. So I will try to solder this one now. This is a steady one because the helping hand hold this one. The other side hold this one. This is the joint to be soldered. I place the soldering face so the solder connection will be a perfect one. Okay, let's try to see if my soldering gun is hot. My soldering gun is hot already, smoking. Okay, the temperature is 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So what will I do to solder this one? I will try to place a little solder here, then I will try to heat up the solder connection. I will try to heat up, then place a solder on the heated portion so they will be joined. Okay. Uh, the solder joint is not so good, so I will add up more solder here so the solder joint will be stronger, you know. And again, I will try to repeat the process. I will add up some more soldering phase at the back. Then I will try to repeat the soldering process. I want a solid connection, okay? I want a solid connection. I think the connection is now solid. So I will be placing the heat shrink tubing on the connection. I will cover with the heat shrink tubing. Yeah. Okay. So I place a heat shrink tubing on the soldered connection. Then I will try to use my blue gun, heat gun, okay, to heat the heat shrink tubing. So actually I am placing an insulation on the soldered portion by placing a heat shrink tubing. Then I try to blow this one with the heat gun. Oh, I think that's more than good enough. I will try to flip this one off, then I place the soldering gun again on the 400-degree Fahrenheit. So the first part is already soldered, it's connected already. So what's next? I will be connecting the other line, but the proper way on how to do it is that the soldered portion should not be aligned. Okay, it should not be aligned. So I will get my cutter here, then I will try to remove the insulation on this portion here. Okay. I will make this one longer. So when I make a U-turn here, I'm removing the insulation. Okay. Then I will try to sandpaper this one to remove the insulation of the wires. So when you make the solder connection, the absorption of solder will be good enough, so the connection will be very strong. Okay. And I will make this one, make a U-turn. Okay. Then the other one, okay. And again, I will try to remove the insulation here. Okay. The insulation was removed. I think I dropped my sandpaper. And again, I will try to solder the wire without the insulation. So when I make the solder operation, the connection will be very strong. Because if the insulation is present without the soldering phase, okay, the connection will not be so good. What's next? I will put the heat shrink tubing here because later on I will try to cover. We'll try to cover the solder portion. And again, I will try to make a U-turn here. Then I will try to clip the two wires. I clip the two wires. Okay. Then I will hold this one, the helping hand, and so with the other side. Okay. So it seems we are just like a doctor, yeah. We are just like a surgeon, you know. And again, before I will solder, I will try to put the soldering phase on the connection. Okay. I will try to wipe this one. My soldering gun is hot already. Okay. See, it's smoking. So I will try to heat up the connection. I'll try to wipe the tip so it will be clean. I think the connection is done already, it's connected already. So what's next? I will try to put the heat shrink tubing on the soldered area. Then I will try to switch off this one. I'll put my heat gun on the 400 degree Fahrenheit temperature. Then I will try to heat the heat shrink tubing so it will have the solder portion should have an insulation. Then I will switch off this one. And I think that's it. I have connected already the connection between lines number 1 and number 2, and so with this one. Okay? That's the proper way on how to connect wires by soldering and placing an insulation of a heat shrink tubing. To place the insulation, you must have to place the heat shrink tubing on the soldered portion, then try to heat it with the heat gun. Okay, good afternoon from Los Angeles. This is ProfDavidJDelosReyes. It's a good connection already.